Hello, everybody. Chris Wood here. Shit. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Anybody that might, after 3.5 years of being skull split, brain injured, deformed, body mutilations, false arrest, sodomy, sex assault, kidnapping, medical blacklisting, medical discrimination, medical treatment refusals with criminal negligent intent. This, to me, is done. I am a 3.5 year identity theft, revenge, agenda, retaliation victim through O.P.P, Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police for speaking their crimes. Ones that are guilty of murders and attempted murders, police, Spencer Mills 14716, was NAPANEE, now allegedly in Aurelia, Ontario. Ex-Chief or Commander, Ontario Provincial Police, year 2019. Staff Sergeants, years 2019 and 2021. Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas. Stacey, a mental health worker, was NAPANEE, Daily Tea Company, now Kingston, Ontario. And Shelley Hafner or Huffner. Dr. Tatiana V, aka Margie V, Lennox and Addington County General Hospital. Stacey's girlfriend, file falsifier, medical blacklister, the one that assures their victims are medically blacklisted to not get help to assure crimes. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, face laugher over being sodomized by his boss, Billy Wooldridge, and O.P.P Staff Sergeant Pritchard, Dr. Pritchard, trying to have me committed for having it happen because I'm a man and because it was done to me by his boss, O.P.P Staff Sergeant Billy Wooldridge. Dr. Waldron calling me a retard, telling me that my head swelled up meant that I needed a head shrink, pun intended. I've had serious deforming. I've been through serious identity changes. I have shown it and proven it, and I have not been able to do anything about it because I am a revenge retaliation victim. O.P.P will surround with hands-on guns to prevent anything legal on them, anything legal on cops, or anybody else. I have video to prove it. They will obstruct by refusing to give name and badge numbers of cops. They have brought in cops, fake ones. There's 2 cops at O.P.P and NAPANEE, both by the name Jones. Same badge number, but with one has red hair, one has black hair. So beware of this, NAPANEE. Plus, they false arrest to deflect their crimes in an attempt to give their victims records so they can get their pictures, prints, signatures for everything they need for their crimes, for forgeries, framings, frauds against their victims, human trafficking, human sex trade, slavery trafficking, selling children to pedophiles, adults to sex offenders. You're drug traffickers, you're guilty of identity thefts, financial thefts and frauds, welfare, disability, pension thefts and frauds, O.P.P, police, Billy Wooldridge, Hells Angels, alleged Hells Angels, Ontario chapter leader, a Harvard inmate, and I have proven just what O.P.P will do to go to protect this piece of shit. He is a child stalker for the ex-chief for sex slavery trafficking, highly psychotic, highly delusional. He is in a permanent meth psychosis. He is approximately 70 to 73 years old. He frequents a local pub downtown here in Napanee and a coffee shop. He lives at 149 Center Street North, Napanee, Ontario. He was using the name Bill Wooldridge. I do not know what he's going by now. There is Blair Hardy, who is Spencer Mills's boyfriend and Bandito Ontario chapter. There is their prospects, Tyler TBAG Lake and Jason Gimpy Two-Step VANALSTINE. Other ones involved is a guy named Ray Ray. He has a deaf white pit bull, his roommate Sam. There is a Michelle Irish and a Holly Carlisle. They are local hookers. They're local homeless hookers here. They're also guilty of attempted murder on my dog Runt as well. They're guilty. Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge is guilty of stalking my mother in 2020. Billy Wooldridge was calling my mother Mom. He thinks that he is my dad. He believes that we were switched at birth, and he also believes that he is Harry Potter. No common sense in any way, shape, or form. We are not related in any way, shape, or form. You are an inbred parasite. You are an inbred parasite leech is all you are. You are a delusional, low-life piece of shit. You are an inbred fucking goof, Bill Wooldridge is what you are, if that's your real name. Of 149 Center Street North. Blair Hardy, you're a highly psychotic, delusional piece of shit. Tyler Lake, you're a good-for-nothing fucking punk, and you're gonna go down for what you've done to me, you little bastard. Along with you, gimpy two-step fucking good-for-nothing, murdering low-life VANALSTINE. You piece of shit, crackhead, lowlife. You're guilty of attempted murder on me. You're guilty of injuring me. You're guilty of the lies, the time buying, the cover ups, the arrest refusals, etc. on me from the police, the doctors being criminally negligently involved. Wayne Cubby Duck, the administration kicking me from the hospital to prevent me help and to aid in covering crimes from his doctors. I went there Friday the 13th, January 2023 by ambulance, and I was refused treatment, told that they have a file on the computer in triage that I am not allowed to be at that hospital, and I was told to leave, told to go. I was kicked out again, refused treatment. My head was swelled up. I've been having serious brain problems. I've had this the day that I was kicked out by administration, Wayne Cubby Duck caused me serious harm to my lungs and to my kidneys because of me not being able to get any help. Dr. Barton, after him laughing in my face over being sodomized, telling me he'd never help me unless I seen a psychiatrist based on lies against me. Doctors and everyone else lies against me about being suicidal and self-harmer and not true in any way, shape, or form. Lies against me about drugs that are not true. I do not do them. I'm against them. And everybody knows me, knows I'm against them. I've lost too many friends and family from this shit. So I have nothing to do with it. I don't even drink alcohol. So those are 100% bullshit lies. But I had long hair and I have tattoos, so it was automatically believed. And because it was bullshit lies by criminal pieces of shit named Stacy and Spencer Mills, O.P.P 14716, using his badge, his position, his credentials, his lies, the time buying, the cover ups, and then conveniently all the ones involved will transfer to avoid arrest and charging on themselves and lawsuits on O.P.P as well. And also to use their badge and position in an attempt to have deniability of their crimes. Isn't that right, Spencer Mills, and the rest? Ex-O.P.P chief, you were in 2019, you're guilty of attempted murder by having me shot, you son of a bitch. You mentally fucked me up. You're using junkie drug addicts, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jason VANALSTINE. You're giving them remote neural monitoring. Good job. Nobody around NAPANEE knows about that shit because it benefits you, don't it? Well, you're frying people's fucking brains. And you see everything I see, which is a nano microchip implant. Everybody using this on me sees me doing this and hears everything I hear. including O.P.P. They watch me piss, they watch me shit, they watch me do everything 24/7, including sleeping. This is the kind of sick pieces of shit that they are, and they are getting paid by drugs of their choice and $300 a day through O.P.P. Bill or Spencer Mills. Robert Kane conveniently are drug cops if Spencer Mills is here or not. Still involved. They're drug cops, or he was drug cops with Robert Kane, and that is how they are getting their drugs. So, plus the freedom and the protection that they get. You speak police crimes, you will be brain injured seriously. You will be lied about. You will have time bomb. You will have false arrest. Your parents will be murdered. They will be stalked and killed. Isn't that right, Spencer Mills? Isn't that right, Stacey? You'll go through identity theft. You'll go through identity changes. No matter how much you can show and prove crimes, it will do no good because once the lies are cast against you here in Napanee, you're pretty well fucked, especially if you are poor, homeless, elderly, or disabled. So beware of this. They also took an insurance policy out on my mother before having her murdered and collected on it. This is the kind of crimes that they're also involved in as well. I'm an attended framing, human trafficking, and murder victim, and it's through the police that are doing it. They're nothing but fucking terrorists. Domestic terrorism, human trafficking. They're guilty of a lot of fucking crimes in this town and getting away with it and have been for a long time. And nobody conveniently is touchable. So, you have any dealings with O.P.P and Napanee, fight it because they're very fucking corrupt. They are the criminals here in Napanee. And I have proven it along with the doctors here that work with him for WOOLDRIDGE and LACGH, Hardy, and VANALSTINE and the rest of the pieces of shit who are committing these crimes because they can. So be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none. Hit that like, share, subscribe. I just heard sirens a minute ago, so it must mean the O.P.P are out doing a drug run for their little boys to drop off some fucking crack or meth for Tyler and Jason VANALSTINE, maybe Hardy or Billy WOOLDRIDGE. But they're definitely going to make a drug run or money drop off because that's what they do. So be safe, everyone. And you will answer and pay for this one way or another, every fucking person involved. Whether you're police, whether you're doctors, whether you're Billy WOOLDRIDGE, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, or Jason VANALSTINE, I don't give a fuck. You're gonna answer for what you've done, you low-life pieces of fucking garbage.